Hey, top of the morning to you. This is Rose Price, Realtor at Landmark Real Estate here in Champaign, Illinois. And I thought today's topic would be kind of a personal one, really in regard to who is Rose Price and who is Champaignrose. So if you want to find out some personal things about me and how I got started in the business of real estate, stay tuned. Alrighty now, so here we go. I'm Rose Price and I'm a realtor at Landmark Real Estate here in Champaign, Urbana. I've been a realtor since 1989, and prior to that I was a college basketball coach and a few other coaches. Coached softball, field hockey, track and field, cross country, coached all of those. After I got out of college in 1970 at Illinois State University, I played basketball there, field hockey, volleyball, golf. That was interesting. And I don't know if I played anything else or not, but that was enough to keep me busy. Really enjoyed my days at Illinois State and getting my degree at Illinois State. So after that, I got my first teaching job in the Champaign public schools, and I taught physical education at Centennial High School, and I also taught a year at Garden Hills Elementary and Dr. Howard Elementary. So fun experiences. Then right after that, when I was finished doing that, I went on to Western Illinois University and picked up my master's degree. I guess I missed a step. Before I ever went to Illinois State, I also graduated from Danville Junior College in Danville, Illinois, and got an associate degree there. So then, let's see now. After I finished my master's degree at Western, I can't believe it, I was still there, and I got a call saying they wanted to interview me at Lake Forest College. And so they came and picked me up by a private plane. I about had a cardiac arrest on that. Sat in the pilot's seat and flew up to Lake Forest, and I got that job, and I became the head women's basketball coach and the head women's field hockey coach. I stayed there 2 years and loved it there. But not enough to stay there longer. But while I was there, one of the fun things that happened was I had a lot to do with bringing the Chicago Bears to Lake Forest College. Of course, they wanted my field hockey field. I didn't like that too much, but it was a joy to have the Bears there and see Walter Payton and Reeve Sorey. In fact, Reeve Sorey, if you remember him with the Bears, he actually traveled with me, and he was my bodyguard with my team as we traveled to play basketball games in the late evenings in not too great of places. So I was happy to have Reeve Sorey on the bench with me. So after Lake Forest College, I got a call to interview at Wheaton College. Wasn't that much further away in Wheaton, Illinois. I spent 6 years there at Wheaton, and I was the head field hockey coach, head basketball coach, and did I do anything else? Yes, I was the head track and field coach. 3 sports at Wheaton College. Winning basketball season, terrific field hockey seasons, and had great players. And very proud of the fact that I won the state track and field meet with my kids, and we had like 5 All-Americans during that time, and that was super cool. And then the bad thing that happened at Wheaton was that I tore my ligaments off of my right leg. I was going over to play basketball with the men. During lunch hour, I had the wrong kind of tennis shoes on, and I went up for a rebound, got the rebound, but came down and and I had a complete ACL operation on my knee. I didn't want to get it done right away because I had that track meet and I was in charge of that. So I had to wait a week before I was operated on. But it was important to me. I just really felt like we could win that championship, which we did. We smoked them. So pretty much a lot of fun. And then another opportunity came along, and I was asked to go to North Central College in Naperville, Illinois. Al Carius was the AD there, just a wonderful guy. He's still there, winning probably 32, 35 national championships in cross country. And I coached alongside of him with the women's cross country team and the women's track team. And we had a beautiful facility there. I was fortunate enough to help them plan a renovation of the Murner Fieldhouse during that time. And that was a lot of fun. I learned a lot about renovation of a facility like that. Super cool. And enjoyed my time there. I think I was there like maybe 4 years. And then, all of a sudden, my dad dies. And that wasn't too much fun. But, you know, I came from a small town. My mom had never driven a car. And she really didn't make too many decisions while I was growing up in our household. Dad made most of them. And I really felt at the time that after Dad died, that Mom would probably go downhill. So I thought to myself, you know, I'm just not going to let that happen. I had a whole bunch of money saved up, and I did something I can't believe I did. I quit coaching. And that was the love of my life, but my mom was far more important to me than coaching at the time. I quit cold turkey and went back at 40 years of age to live in Farmer City with my mom. I hated every minute of that. It was very difficult. I didn't hate my mom, I just didn't like that experience. I was used to being around men coaches, I was used to being around kids, and then all of a sudden I had really nothing to do. So I interviewed for a few jobs in regard to athletic directors, assistant ADs. Came close to getting a couple in northern Iowa. I came in second twice there, and I came in second at Purdue University. Had I taken one of those jobs or gotten one of those jobs, my life would be different, and I probably would not be a real estate agent like I am today. But I did not get those jobs. So I thought, you know, what am I going to do when I grow up again? I got to have something to do. And I better get something to do and make some money because I was going to run out of my savings eventually. So I was very fortunate to take a real estate class. And when I did, I met this lady named Andrea Poley. And she was the broker at that time for Landmark Real Estate. And so I took her class. It was a big class, probably 35, 40 people in it. And today that was one of the best real estate classes around. The last one that she ever taught. She had some real winners come out of that class who are super top agents in our community that became real estate agents, including me. I since am still with Andrea. I have been with her since 1989 in the company. And I probably hold a record in this town as the only realtor that never moved from one company to another, because all I've seen is people move from one company to another, but I have not. I've been with Andrea that whole time. We're best friends. Been through 3 husbands with her, and vacation with her, and we have a ball. And I really enjoy the company, and I enjoy the other agents that we have here as well. And I enjoy being with Andrea. I've made a lot of money. I enjoy the experience of being a real estate agent. I'm very proud of the fact that eventually they changed a lot of things about real estate, and all of us had to become a broker. So I'm now a broker, so that means I passed the test. Excuse me. So, okay, so after meeting Andrea, she had a travel bug that she passed on to me, And so now I like to travel, and we do lots of international travels with her and her husband Marty. We've been all over the world. I can't tell you how many trips we've been on. This year was a little bad because of the pandemic. I think we lost about 5 or 6 international trips. We just lost one the other day to Russia. We're not going to be able to go because COVID is still a tough thing there. So lost that. Some of the other hobbies that I enjoy, that I have been doing and over time, learned to ballroom dance. When I was in college at ISU, none of us phys ed majors would want to touch that. But, you know, as you grow older, you do things that you probably wouldn't have done before. So David Lynn owns the Regent here in Savoy. I've been there at his facility, taken tons of lessons with him, met so many wonderful people, meet a lot of couples, and in fact, one year I decided I was going to have 12 new friends in my life, and those 12 friends came from the Regent, and I became buddies with them, and that was a goal of mine that I had set, and to this day I'm happy to say these people are truly my friends, and we've had a great time ballroom dancing and a lot of other things. Then I got the boating kick. Andrea had a boat, and I thought, well, you know, maybe I should have a boat. So it started out with the Wave Runners, went through about 3 or 4 of those. And today I have a nice little jet boat, and she has the big boat we call the Mothership. We spend our time there during the summer from April to about mid-October, boating down at Sullivan Marina in Sullivan, Illinois on Shelbyville Lake, a beautiful lake. So enjoy that experience. Golfing, I picked up golfing late in my life. I love it. Just don't get to do much of it, but I've got a little foursome that I play with, all older than me, all retired except me. And we have a ball when we go out. They have great wives, and because I get to go and with them, and we just have a great time. So let's see, what else do we do? Oh yeah, so I would say that I'm still a great sports fan. I am a very much believer in the Illini here at Champaign, Urbana. I love the Illini. I particularly enjoy watching all the football games, men and women's basketball games. The golf team here is great, and they've become really good here in the last few years, men and women. That's fun. But you know, all the sports at the University of Illinois are really great, and they have seen to it that the facilities have become very, very good here. So we're doing well with our sports programs here. I'm very happy to watch and participate in their, seeing their development. It's a fun thing for me. But, you know, I graduated from Illinois State, so I love my Redbirds too. And a few of my classmates from 1970 are around, like Donna Devolay and Tootie Sneed, and, those gals, and sometimes Karen Ropa and Connie Bauman. So, I see Jan Stuckey and Co Butterbush. These are all my buddies from Illinois State. Very proud of the Redbirds. We had wonderful professors there and teachers. So great experience for me. Nobody in my family ever went to college, except for me. And then after me, my brother, who is deceased, had a son named Travis, and he followed in his dad's footsteps and did get a degree from Carbondale in construction. So I'm very proud of him and his 2 sisters that he has and their kids. So, I'm not really sure what else I want to tell you about my career other than I'm a happy person. I have 3 beautiful dogs, Simon, Sadie, and Simon, Sadie, and oh my God, Nellie. Nellie's my last one. They're all King James Cavaliers. Such a delight to go home to every night. I love them, and they are my babies. So those are some of the things about myself and what's going on in my life. And I have to say that I will continue to do real estate as long as I can. A lot of people ask me, when am I going to retire? And I'm going, why? This is a perfect job for someone to do in retirement as well. And I love being with people. I love showing and selling houses and helping people fulfill their dream of a home. That is very satisfying. And to watch people have that wonderful experience and that I've had something to do with it. So, love Champaign, Urbana, love being here. I live in Champaign and I love my neighborhood. I've been in the same neighborhood for about 28 years. I have a neighborhood church across the street. I have a neighborhood pub 8 houses away. I have a neighborhood park, which I love watching kids play basketball in, and t-ball and that kind of thing. So love my neighborhood, and I love this town of Champaign, Urbana and Savoy. So, those are some things about me. I hope that, that's an enjoyable thing. I hope this little video is fun for you as well as it was for me. So, if you like my videos or you have some topics you'd like for me to cover, please let me know. Just write down below what those topics might be, or send me a note by email or text, or phone me, or whatever, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. I love it to get that reinforcement that people do like what I have to put on the YouTube channel for me. And like I said, this is Rose Price, better known as Champaignrose, and I want to thank you all for being here today to listen to what I had to say. And until we meet again, have a powerful day.